Good morning students, this is Joy Varghese from Uncovering Chemistry. Today in our unit 7, that is P block elements, video number 12, we are going to discuss about oxoacids of sulfur, right? Now there are many oxoacids of sulfur, what we say. Now what are oxoacids? The acids in which hydrogen attach to oxygen which can be protonated are called oxoacids, that what we have seen in further topics, that is oxoacids of phosphorus, what we have seen, right? So here that same type of topic is there, but here oxoacids of sulfur, what we are going to discuss. Okay, now when we talk about this oxoacids of sulfur, there are many oxoacids which are formed. In your book there are many formulas given, but we will write the name and formulas of oxoacid, and structure of only 4 oxoacids are given in your textbook to learn, what we say. Okay, so we will first see this on names and what we call it as formulas of oxoacids. Okay, now in your book if you see the first oxoacid what is given, that is we can write here as a note, that is sulfur. Sulfur forms many oxoacids. Sulfur form many oxoacids. Some of them are as follows. Now this question can be asked for 2 to 3 marks, right? So now first one what we say, or A what we write here, sulfurous acid. What is the word? Sulfurous acid. Now this is not sulfuric acid, this is sulfurous acid. So when we talk about sulfurous acid, the formula is H2SO3. What is the formula? H2SO3, right? Same way when we talk about sulfuric acid, the word here sulfuric, RIC and ROUS. So sulfuric acid, we know the formula H2SO4. This we studied from our lower class, what we say. Then comes what we call it as another word, that is peroxodisulfuric acid. That is peroxodisulfuric acid. Now when we talk about this peroxodisulfuric acid, the formula is H2S2O8. What is the formula? It is H2S2O8. Okay, then the fourth one, what you say? Fourth one, the sulfuric acid, what is given as in your book is pyrosulfuric acid. Pyrosulfuric acid. Now pyrosulfuric acid is also called as oleum, or oleum another name is fuming. What is the word? Fuming sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid. Okay, fuming means fumes keeps on coming out from this. So oleum, what we say, it is a highly concentrated acid. So the formula for pyrosulfuric acid or oleum is H2S2O7, what we say. Then comes next one, what is given in your textbook is thiosulfuric acid. What is the word? Thiosulfuric acid. Clear? Now when we talk about this thiosulfuric, you must have heard about thiosulfate. If you have heard about SOCl, thionyl chloride is there, thiosulfate is there. So same way, thiosulfuric acid, the formula is H2S2O3. Okay? Then the next one, what we say, that is peroxomonosulfuric acid. What is the word? Peroxomonosulfuric acid. Now peroxomonosulfuric acid, when we say, the formula is H2SO5. What is the formula? H2SO5. And then the last one, okay, which is given in your textbook, that is what we call it as other general formula, other with what we call it as general formula. Okay, now other all oxoacids with general formula, we can write the general formula as H2SXO6, that is H2SXO6, where X can be equal to 2 to 5. X can be equal to 2 to 5. Understood this part? So this is all about what we call it as other general formula of sulfuric acids, what we say. Understood this part? Now, the next, some of them, these are stable in pure form and only exist either as an aqueous solution or as a sodium salt. So that all topics we'll be discussing later on. Now 4 structures of sulfuric acids are given in your textbook that we will see first. Okay, you can write down this all names and formula of sulfuric acid. Okay, now just see. Now in your textbook, what we say, there are 4 out of this what we saw now. There are 4 sulfuric acid structure is given. The first one is of sulfurous acid. What is the word? Sulfurous acid. First structure what is given, the formula is H2SO3, right? Now whenever you have to draw the structure of what you call it as oxoacids of sulfur, remember one thing in the case, that is in this case there is one electron pair, lone pair, then double bond O, then OH, and here OH, what we call it as. Understood? So now I think SO3, SO3 and H2. Understood? So this is what we call it as sulfurous acid. Now same way when you talk about sulfuric acid, what is the word? Sulfuric. Sulfuric acid, the formula is H2SO4. So in that you can draw the structure by keeping double bond with oxygen. Only in sulfurous only one S double bond O will be there. Then OH and here OH. So H2SO4 is this, the structure what is given in your textbook. Now the remaining 2 structures which are given are, I will draw this one, good. You can draw this structure later on. Okay. The remaining 2 structure what is given in your peroxodisulfuric acid. What is the word? Peroxodisulfuric acid, where the formula when we write for it is H2S2O8. What is the formula? H2S2O8. Now in this case when you have to draw the structure, what I say here, S2 is there. So on both the sulfur, first you draw what? Double bond O. Right? And this both of this part gets attached with the oxygen, OO bond what we call it as. And then how many hydrogen? 2. So here one OH, right? So oxygen, if you see, total 8 are there, what we say. Understood? So here, just a minute, here double bond O and here OH will be there, right? Same way here, double bond O and OH. Now if you count, H2, oxygen 8 and sulfur 2. So this is peroxodisulfuric acid. Understood this part? Then pyrosulfuric acid, that is oleum. What is the word? Pyrosulfuric acid. That what we call it is oleum. Oleum, that is what we call fuming nitric acid also. That is H2S2O7. What we call it. Okay. This is the formula. What we call it is of oleum. That is H2S2O7. Now, when we draw the structure of oleum, remember first 2 like this, you double bond O. And here also double bond O. This get attached with a single oxygen, because here if you see 8 it is and here only 7. Other all things are same. So like this OH and here also OH like this. Understood? So this way what we call, you can write it down. Always remember this bond you show with oxygen. It will be with the oxygen, not with hydrogen in this case. Like this. Okay. So this is the what we call structure of pyrosulfuric acid. Okay, oleum what we call. Okay, so here we come to an end of oxoacids of sulfur, what we say. Now in the next video, that is video number 13. Now in that video number 13, I will be discussing about what we call it as preparation, properties and uses of sulfuric acid. Okay, preparation, properties and uses of sulfuric acid. When we talk about properties, there are maximum question asked in properties of what we call it as sulfuric acid. Okay, now we will discuss this again. What we said, there are total many what we call sulfuric acid, oxoacids can be formed of sulfur. but only 4 structures are given and the remaining what formulas you have given. Based on that I have written this on the board, what we say. Okay, so we will stop here this video, that is video number 12, Oxoacids of Sulphur, what we say. Okay, next one we will discuss preparation, properties and uses of what we call it as sulfuric acid. Okay, thank you very much.